The time has come.
Next up, we're going to be doing Heat Man, probably the stupidest robot master in this game. I'm sorry, Heat Man fans, but he is a trash can that lights on fire. His stage doesn't have the catchiest music. There was already a fireman in the last game to begin with, so it's not like he's very original. This guy sucks, man. I'm sorry. I mean, I suppose Fireman wasn't very original to begin with, like, oh boy, it's fire. But at the same time, it's like, heat. I mean, actually, it's kind of creative that he uses more lava in his stage, because, like, Heat Man, you feel the heat of the lava as you're jumping across it, but still, it's like, it's a fire one. This wouldn't be the last time they use another fire boss either. They have another one in Mega Man 6, I know for sure. There might even be more than that, at least in the classic Mega Man games. And oh boy, it looks like Heat Man stage is bringing back the disappearing blocks. Everyone's favorite thing in Mega Man ever. Luckily that one isn't too hard. But the next one, it's kind of ridiculous. We'll get to it in a bit. This bit's pretty simple. You just gotta wait for it to show up and then jump on top of it, get up there, and mess it up. Here you can use the Crash Bomber if you don't want to jump over it, but then that platform still spawns there, so you can't get yourself killed anyway. Oh wow, that one is delayed. There we go. Oh boy, this one's right over our pit. There we go, okay. So that part isn't too difficult. The part that's really difficult is over here. As you can see, there's a lot of hidden blocks. So in this case, we're just going to be using item 2 and skipping past all of this because this is absolutely ridiculous. Like, it's still going, guys. Whew, just barely made it through that block there. We ran out of uses for item 2, that's fine, it'll refill when we beat the stage. But yeah, that is kind of ridiculous how much they wanted you to use that. Although I suppose they introduced item 2 for places like that. Like, they kind of knew what they were doing when they introduced these items. They were like, okay, this you'll be able to use really useful in Heat Man stage, and this item you'll be able to use in, Crash Man stage. We had that one part where we needed to use an item in order to continue. And this is one of the 3 times in the game we're going to be using the bubble weapon. I realized I said 2 before, but I forgot that we have to rematch the Robot Masters eventually, just like in the last game. But yeah, Heat Man, he throws fire at you. Once you hit him, he'll turn into this flaming aura and charge across the screen. He's pretty simple. Until you hit him, he'll just constantly throw fire at you. And that's the end of Heat Man, ladies and gentlemen. Look at how much little I used of the actual bubble weapon. Well, we have 1 Robot Master left. Well, first of all, we get the Heat Man weapon, and I don't think I used this. Like, period. I don't think I used this item at all, the Atomic Fire. I forgot it was even called that. What did the Atomic Fire even do? We're gonna figure it out, I guess. We got a message from Dr. Light, item 1. We have all 3 items now, so the only thing left missing in our menu is the Quick Boomerangs we're going to be getting from Quickman. Now, Quickman was meant to be a bit of a rival for Mega Man. He was on the front cover, he's like the hardest boss in the game, at least in my opinion he is. And also, on the stage select, he actually goes through the border. You'll see his little boomerang on his crest there, goes through the border, and no other Robot Master in either Mega Man 1 or 2 has this. So he was kind of meant to get your attention, like, hey, this guy's a big deal. I don't know if he was on the Japanese box art, but I know he was on the American box art. We are going to figure out what exactly it is that this atomic blaster thing does. That's Iron Man's weapon. It's Heat Man. Again, it starts with an H because it's Heat Man's weapon, but the weapon is called Atomic Blaster. That's why I didn't remember the name of the Time Stopper. But anyway. Oh, that's right, this is the weapon you charge up, and then it's like a bigger shot. But look at how much ammo that charge shot used. Even if this is someone's weakness, it's like, chances are that they're weak to another weapon that doesn't use a lot of ammo, like the Metal Blade or like the Wood Shield, the Leaf Shield. Anyway, there's a segment where you can use item 3 here so that we can get that extra life. Now, Quickman's stage, in addition to him being one of the hardest bosses, his stage is easily the hardest in the game in my opinion. At least under certain conditions. You see, in this stage, your main goal is to fall down into Quickman's lair, and these instant kill beams will be charging after you from those slots. You need to be careful to avoid these beams, otherwise you die. Yeah, the stage is a bit of a challenge. I don't know why the screen's going all black when I pause there. That's odd. I think that's because there's a dark section in this next room here. The first part with those beams isn't too hard. It's a bit of an extra little challenge to go after that energy tank and extra life I got there. You know, you just gotta go through one of the beams really quickly, you know where it is, multiple playthroughs helps there. But the really challenging part of the stage is in this next bit here. We got the checkpoint when we reached the beginning of this screen, but now we have to deal with this. Go, 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 go. Oh, okay, next part. And I died. Okay, so, as you can see, bit of a challenge, but it's really a matter of knowing what's on the next screen, and that's why I don't really like this stage, is because, oh, I hope I'm not immediately thrown onto a platform so that I'm stuck getting hit by the flash beam. We have a lot of lives to spare right now. Now, here's the thing you can do. You can use the time stopper to stop these beams from coming in. The issue is that that is also Quickman's weakness. That will do damage to him. And, as I said before, Quickman is one of the hardest bosses in the game, so of course we want to use his weakness on him. I'm gonna give this one more shot without using the time stopper. Just try to make it through. I mean, there might be, like, ammo later on in the stage that we can pick up to extend our time stopper, but it's like, I don't know, man. Ooh, we made it, we made it. Go, 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 go. Okay. We gotta go this way now. You saw I turned because I knew that that was coming. It's really a trial and error kind of situation. Oh. And then we just got this screen left. Oh, we made it. Okay. That is not very easy to do. We have some mech guys coming in. I'm gonna just deal with them with the air shooter. Oh no, 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 there's 3 of them now. Oh, I got health. Get out of there, Mega Man. Oh, I don't know what just happened in there. I don't have much ammo left in the air shooter, but that's okay. We aren't going to be using it against him. I mean, maybe he takes damage from that. I don't know. But we're going in with the time stopper. Quickman, how you doing? Anyway, we use the time stopper. He's going to take small amounts of damage, and we are going to deplenish the time stopper completely. Now, the issue is that we lost all our time stopper ammo, and he only lost half of his health. So we now have to fight him like normal, with quick boomerangs flying all over the place. Ah. Now that might be even more challenging in difficult mode, especially if you don't have the flash stopper. Now, does the flash stopper, I don't actually know this, does it only then do 1/4 of his health in difficult mode? Because that seems like it wouldn't really be worth it. That seems like it'd be more worth it to use it on the stage then, so you wouldn't have to deal with the beams. We got the quick boomerangs, which we're actually going to be using on the next boss in the first Wily stage.